Good morning, guys. Another beautiful day here in Hoi An. I'm actually going to a coffee shop that I found on Google, and I've been trying different coconut coffees here in Hoi An, and this one is going to be my third one. So I guess not different one. I mean, if you say different coconut coffees for your third one, it's probably not a lot. But anyways. The idea is that I'm just wanting to see the difference in these coffees. I've tried a $85,000 Dong coffee and it was very delicious. Of course, it's pricey, so I would hope that it's delicious. I've tried a $25,000 one. Hold on, let me see if I'm going the right way. Yeah, $25,000 coffee, and it was also delicious. Or I'd give it a, no, I wouldn't say delicious, I'd say it's fair. Okay, let's be honest. I would say it's fair. 6.5 out of 10 for sure. I would give the $85,000 coffee a 10 out of 10. Definitely very delicious. I was very impressed, which I showed myself drinking that coffee in my last video if you want to check it out. But this coffee is $40,000 or 40,000 Vietnamese dollars, Vietnamese dong. And yeah, I'm wondering how good it is. Also, I'm trying a cinnamon roll for $40,000, and we'll see. I had a cinnamon roll yesterday and it was pretty good. So it's just interesting to try the different foods they have at different places. And I'm walking down from my hotel, I'm in one of these little alleys here. And if you saw my first video, I mentioned that I stayed at a guest house villa type deal. And that was around $11 per night. And it's been a good experience so far. And I'll show you here. This is one of the main streets. I'm not sure what the name is, but honestly it's a little bit more on the local side. But once we step out here, about 4 minute walk, it gets very touristy and there's a lot of shops. But this is what you can find. You can find a lot of banh mi shops, a lot of household goods like fans, local restaurants, which are more cheaper than the touristy restaurants. So when I film, this is more of a freestyle video. There's not really a theme. When I film, there's usually a theme for the video, but sometimes I do like to make those videos where I just go out and freestyle it. And this is one of those videos. I don't really have a theme for it. It's just more of a hang out with me for the day kind of video. So if you have been watching my channel since I've started posting, you would know that I started my journey in Singapore. But if you are new, if you would like to see my full journey, consider checking out where I started, and you kind of get a picture of the idea of my story in general, which I will, fill in bits and pieces as this travel journey continues throughout Asia. I'm 4 minutes away and my camera is dying, but I think I have a spare, so no worries if it dies. But as you can see, guys, again, a more local part of town, and this is where you can find cheaper foods, cheaper restaurants, produce, fruits, anything. And I usually like to ask around different prices if you know, if it's cheaper, if it's around the same, more or less. And more or less, I found that it's about 10,000 to 5,000 Vietnamese dong cheaper than tourist areas. So I've come to realize that when traveling in Vietnam, I gotta keep up with my Google Maps because I don't know where I'm going. So we are 3 minutes away, and the place where I'm going, actually, it's not a local spot. It's more of a touristy vibe kind of spot, which it's still cheap, but you can definitely get away from cheaper if your goal is to do it the cheap way. But if not, I mean, it's still fairly a cheap price, just depending on your budget. In this channel, I talk a lot about super cheap budgets because I know obviously a lot of people, you know, want to go the cheap route. But I'll also mention, you know, the luxury route, or a normal budget, you know, for I guess your average person. So I like to mention budgets for everyone. 2 minutes away now. Okay, so go straight and then make a left. Oh, so this is one of the coffees that One Coffee. I bought a $25,000 Vietnamese coconut coffee, and that I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. So we are starting to get more into the the touristy area. Let's cross over here. After this car. And we should be approaching this place here pretty soon, here in the next minute. Okay, so we have reached the point where it gets touristy. Onto coffee, and there's a lot of little coffee shops, cool little coffee shops like this, where you can sit down, drink coffees or a beer or a juice, fruit smoothie, anything you like, and yeah, enjoy the vibes. Let's see here, New Delhi. Okay, I think we are about to hit this spot. Yep, here it is. So postcards, I'll sit down. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Thank you. So here it is, the coconut coffee, 40,000. I'm gonna give it a try, and I'm gonna try a cinnamon roll. Sugar icing, so there's cinnamon roll, sugar icing, cream cheese, and mango jam. I'm just gonna do the sugar icing, I think. Can I have a coconut coffee? And do you have cinnamon roll?
One.
This one, sugar icing. I think she's looking for someone. Yeah, I'll order this and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so I just got my coconut coffee. So we'll give this a try. And a cinnamon roll. Let's see. And I'm sitting on this little bench here by this street here. I hope it's not too loud. But anyways, we are here. Let's give this coconut coffee a try. My third coconut coffee. Let's mix it in. Okay. I'd say 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Maybe 7.5 out of 10. I think that's fair. The first one I gave it 10 out of 10, which was my first ever coconut coffee ever. Second one was 25,000 dong. 6.5 out of 10. This one, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. So I'm pretty satisfied with the choice. Let's try this cinnamon roll here. In my villa, I did have breakfast at around 7:45 a.m. I like to wait a little bit and then come out for a coffee, maybe film a video, and go back, do some editing, do some work on my computer, and come back out for a big lunch slash dinner, because I kind of skipped my lunch. It's a good cinnamon roll. Oh, 8.5 out of 10 for the cinnamon roll. That's delicious. Wow. I think I'm more impressed with the cinnamon roll, to be honest. But no, the coffee's 7.5 out of 10. That's acceptable. I like it. That was 40,000 Vietnamese dong. I had a omelet in the morning, which is included with the $11 USD price for my villa guest house stay. Let's talk more about the cinnamon roll. It's warm, not too hot. It's just the right amount of warm, the right amount of sugar consistency. The dough is perfect. It's soft, but not too soft. Right amount of cinnamon. Oh, drop that. Right amount of cinnamon, which makes for the perfect, almost perfect, sweet taste. I've tasted cinnamon rolls that are just too sweet, have too much icing. Oh, and the icing on here is just right. The inner layer has more icing than the outer layer. So you grab a full piece of bread, and the outer layer doesn't have as much icing, and the inner layer does. Kind of, I guess, sets apart the ratio of sweetness to normal. If you get what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'm not making sense, but yeah, it's so good. And if you want a packed bite full of sweetness, you just take the middle and boom, consume it. That is amazing. I'm a big cinnamon roll guy. I don't usually eat them in the US that often, but when I travel, like I have been for the past a little bit over a month, I like to try out cinnamon rolls in different places and compare them. Can't stop talking about the cinnamon roll. But the cinnamon roll that I bought at the place where I give the coffee a 10 out of 10 was okay, but this one's definitely better. Just left that coffee shop and I was talking to the owner there, and he said they just opened 2 months ago. They've been open for 2 months and they have been doing pretty well, so I'm happy for them. Again, coffee 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna stick to that unless I try another coffee. Maybe the rating will go up, but I mean, definitely good coffee. I would go there again. Cinnamon rolls, amazing. Hello. She wants me to take a picture with her, but then she's gonna obviously charge me more money. And there's another one. Hello. But I lost my train of thought there. Let's talk about Hoi An. My experience in Hoi An has been amazing. I haven't had any bad experiences so far yet. Let's hope it stays that way. It's been a nice little town. I think the food is fairly priced. I haven't done any shopping at all, but I don't plan on doing any shopping. I don't have any space in my suitcase, but the food, the people have been great. I don't think I've encountered any malicious people that try to scam me or anything, and I definitely have had bad experiences in Vietnam where people have tried to scam me for sure, but it has not happened here in Hoi An. Everyone seems to be very, very kind, very nice city with a lot of nice people for the most part. So I would definitely recommend for you guys to visit Hoi An if you're thinking about it. Is it a bit touristy? Yes, it's definitely touristy, but it's the good kind of touristy. It's touristy because it's just such a cool place to visit. And other places I would say are cool to visit, but it's just your typical touristy things. This is such a old town. It feels so ancient, hence the name, but it lives up to its expectations for sure. So definitely recommend you to visit Hoi An if you plan on visiting. I'm looking forward because there's a lot of motorcycles. Maybe I should be walking on that side. But yeah, guys, definitely visit Hoi An. Such a cool place. Have been nothing but nice experiences. And guys, I don't, like I said, I don't have a plan for this video. Maybe I'll explore one of these little alleys. Do I find one? There's all these cool little alleys that I've seen. And this is part of, this street actually shuts down at night. There's no motorcycles, there's no cars coming through. Only people and bicycles are allowed in. Got someone grilling their chicken out here. and it's very nice. It's not chaotic at all like it is now. During the day, yes, it's very much chaotic. So you want to be aware of the chaos that you will run into, and that's in all Vietnam cities really. Our coffee bar. See, there's another coffee. There's an egg coffee, coconut coffee. There's also a soft coffee, which I have not tried yet, but I will try it. I'll make a video trying it. I think I see a little alleyway. I'm gonna go in that direction actually. Once it's safe here. See, even motorcycles go through the alleyways. And you can expect to find more coffee shops, restaurants, bars, shops in these little alleyways. But let's see what we find in this one. And obviously people's homes. Please go upstairs. Construction. Okay, so not too much in this one, but some of them are pretty cool. Let's keep on walking in. See, coffee and restaurants. See, there's some stuff this way and more stuff over here. It's getting hot. But it's also just interesting to see people's homes. I think that might be a restaurant over there. Yeah. See motorcycles. I mean, it's people's homes. People live here. Let's see where this leads to. If you are liking my video, guys, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It's so quiet. Just look at the style of the buildings and how old they are. It's like an ancient town. It is an ancient town. It's like if you visit here, it's like you're going back in time. It's like you stepped in a time machine and you literally went back in time. Okay, so this leads to a street that I'm actually familiar with. I did a video here for my last video. I did a little tour of this shopping street. It's pretty cool. I don't know what that is. Bicycle for rent. On average, you should be paying $30,000 or 30,000 Vietnamese dong for a bicycle rental for the day. If you're into shopping, a lot of little shops here. Ice cream as well. This street is always closed to traffic, to your general traffic. Every now and then you'll have a motorcycle wandering in, but that's just to drop something off for a delivery or something like that. Oh, that's a very famous coffee shop. It seems to be a little restaurant over there. More shopping, as you can see. But okay, guys, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. I did do a walking video here, so if you want to check that out, it's in one of my previous videos. I'll link it below so you can see for yourself. I don't want to overdo it on this type of content, but actually look at this. I see a little alleyway that I have not seen yet. Let's walk down this way. I won't end the video just yet. Khao Lao, famous soup here in Vietnam. Khao Lao. Ooh, there's some mist blowing on me. That feels good. Yeah, also definitely recommend to try out all the noodle soup dishes in Vietnam. It's interesting to taste the different flavors. My favorite one, I think, has been the Bombo Hue soup. So delicious. They think I'm pointing the camera at them, but I'm pointing it at myself. But yeah, cool little street here. Haven't walked this street yet, first time. Got a little coffee shop there, souvenir shop. Oh, looks very cool. Very interesting art. Maybe we can walk over there. Why not? I don't think they sometimes they charge for these places, but I don't think they charge this one. At least I hope not. The Temple Gate. Gotta get close so you can see it, because from the camera I don't think you can see it from afar. But check this out. This looks so old. Very cool. See, right when I was about to end the video, I saw this little street and I didn't end the video. There we go. And it's getting very hot, as you can see. My face is just starting to sweat. And there's another coffee shop. That one looks very cool. Let's should have put on sunscreen. Completely. I wouldn't say I forgot. Just ignored it and didn't do it. Little bistro, souvenir shops, paintings, a nice young cat. And we are back on one of the main streets. Basically, I did a giant circle. Now I'm on the opposite incoming traffic. But okay, I think this is a good place to end the video. Please subscribe, guys. Like I said, if you haven't already, it would really help me out. If you like watching my videos, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will talk to you in the next video.